descended from the Mount of Olives. We don't know the exact location. There are 3 or 4 different churches of the Ascension located on the top of the Mount of Olives. Somewhere up there. The exact location, nobody is really sure of. No, nobody is really sure of. Okay. Alrighty. Yes, sir. Sorry, and then I'll go. Yes.
Where is it where Muhammad was said to have ascended to heaven?
Where is he? From the Dome of the Rock, from underneath, from the spot that we consider the Holy of Holies. The Holy of Holies. And if you go in there, there is supposed to be a footprint. Yes. Yeah, a long time ago. It's well, before the Intifada, before the second Intifada. I've been in there also, but I haven't been there in over 10 years. It's, so, whatever. Yeah. That would have been the Mihrab gate that we see off on the right-hand side. It is about 1,500 years old. The problem is that it was undermined by an earthquake about 5-6 years ago. And during this earthquake, so let's just stand here for 1 second, as long as we're not being pushed forward. During the earthquake about 5-6 years ago, the structural integrity of the gate was in question. And so it was a new plan to put a new bridge going up to the Mihrab gate that was put into place by the Israel Antiquities Authority and by the city of Jerusalem. The Muslim authorities on top, the Muslim Waqf, thought it was some kind of a Jewish plot to undermine the Al-Aqsa Mosque. You may remember 3 or 4 years ago, archaeologists have been excavating here to see the history of the bridge. It seems to go back to the Byzantine period, and the findings have not yet been released to the public. So this bridge is temporary, as we're still trying to find a solution and a compromise with the Muslim Waqf on top in order to rebuild a permanent access up to the Temple Mount. The booths in the western wall is for the Torah scroll. Well, good morning. How are you? For the woman. Woman, if you have something you can cover your arms. Okay. It could be anything to the Muslim worshippers here in Jerusalem. The original was gold. The original was gold. Real gold. Real gold. Well, this is the original structure. It is the oldest surviving Muslim structure in the world. Now, the arabesque artwork that you see on the side of it, you see the marble, okay, and you see the designs on the marble in the lower sections. How is this done? You take a piece of marble, you split it in half and open it up like a book, okay, and the insides match when you spread it out like that, and shows these designs that are made naturally inside the marble. It's quite pretty, actually, and it's put all around the sides of the Dome of the Rock. The designs on the midsection and up to the dome, the base of the dome itself, are typical arabesque. You will see no human images there, no animal images there, only geometric designs. And that's because it is forbidden to make an image. It's supposed to be forbidden to make an image in Islam, even though throughout most of Islamic history, artists do create pictures of humans and animals, as the rules were relaxed during the centuries because it was obvious that people were not worshiping them. There's one exception to this rule. That is a picture of Muhammad, a picture of Muhammad, but not always. Not always. In the history of Persia, today's Iran, there were images made of the Prophet Muhammad. And many of these images have been blotted out. You'll see Muhammad, a representation of Muhammad, but his face will be blotted out so that nobody today can see what Muhammad would have actually looked like, or was supposed to have been look like, because there was no photograph of Muhammad from the time that he was alive. Okay, now everybody see the minaret on the left-hand side. We have the tower, the white tower with the pyramid top on top of it, and you can just barely make out a little dome right below it. Just to the right, just to our right of that tower is the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Now, I want you to notice where this Church of the Holy Sepulchre stands in relation to the Dome of the Rock. Okay, now the Church of the Holy Sepulchre was built first, of course, in the year 326 by Constantine the Great at the direction of his mother Helena. The Dome of the Rock is constructed very similarly to the construction of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. The original Church of the Holy Sepulchre, the main sanctuary was an octagonal design, just like the Dome of the Rock is, except there's a message being sent here. The message here is that the Dome of the Rock is standing on Temple Mount. It's standing above the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. And just like Jews were forbidden to come into the city, and this area, the Temple Mount was turned into a garbage dump